I'm Alan Dale, and this is the We Are Tourism podcast right here in beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. I want to tell you, I am having a lot of fun talking to people that are having a good time doing what they do. And on that note, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, so
Tell me your name first.
My name is Jacob Brennan. I'm one of the partners at Smugglers, Cove in Buren. We're I guess, tourism destination, or a destination restaurant, you might call it. We're a smokehouse, like barbecue, Texas-style smokehouse, and a roadhouse, sort of in the theme of like old, road trips from back in the 70s and 60s. That was the inspiration when the founder built the place.
Right, so right in Buren proper?
Yeah, well, in Port au Bras, but it's right out in the end of Buren, like where the old fish plant is. But yeah, we're right out in Buren at the end of the road, basically.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's a restaurant and roadhouse, so bar type thing, right?
Yes.
Live music in there?
Live music, yep. So all summer we'll do live music. Weekdays, weekends, we host live outdoor shows on our stage. We host the largest motorcycle ride now in the province. It's the Heritage with the Heritage Riders. They're a charity motorcycle riding club, and we've raised close to $500,000 for autism programs and other foundations on the Buren Peninsula.
Honorable stuff right there for sure. Talk to me a little bit about the food.
It's what everyone's here about. Yeah, right. Go. So we do. We're most famous for smoked brisket. We do brisket, sausage, beans. We do primetime steak night is the big thing that we're doing right now. But yeah, it's inspired by that Texas real, Tennessee, Southern U.S. style food. We also do pan-fried cod, mussels, and all that stuff particularly in the tourism, that time of year, the summer months when we're really busy. Yeah. We try to offer something for everybody.
You smoking that stuff too, or is that frying that?
We do smoke salmon, but we haven't done like a smoked cod or anything yet, but maybe.
Mussels, oysters, any of that getting smoked?
No, funny enough, yeah, that doesn't go through the smoker. That's more traditional style stuff. But the salmon we do. So there's the salmon farm down in Marystown, Grieg, and we've had a great relationship with them over the years. So we've done a lot of their dinners, a lot of their smoked salmon in the past. So yeah, something we like to do and like to continue as much local as we can get.
Talk to me about the experience when you dine in there. Is it sort of that Texas Roadhouse where you kind of order the meat by the sort of gram, or how's that work?
So we do platters for most of the meats that are smoked, so you can get any of the meats on a platter. You can add in a few extra ones if you want to. We do a lot of favorites like a brisket sandwich, pulled pork sandwich, the steak, of course. We have our own famous burger, the Smugglers burger. So very much like you think, like that, just big platter full of barbecue sauce.
You're not walking away hungry, I bet, eh?
No, sir, no. Yeah, we also had the products in Urban Market in St. John's. So you can buy our sausage, brisket, a lot of the products that are frozen, especially our spinach dip. We do a buffalo chicken spinach dip, and that's been super popular. It was an afterthought when we were doing the actual rollout of the production food, and it's been like the number one thing, right? Sometimes the stuff you don't think about is the thing that catches on, right?
Right. You doing your own sauces and stuff like that?
Yeah. So you can also buy our barbecue sauce. We do a blueberry salsa. We buy blueberries from Walsh's Farms. It's a farm in Colliers. So so we use their blueberries to make a blueberry salsa. Rather than sugar, we use blueberries in the salsa to give it that extra kick and a bit of local flair.
Trying to keep all the ingredients local, eh?
As much as we can. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And is staff all local folks?
Yes, sir. Everybody's from down in Marystown, Buren area. A couple people who have moved into the area that we've hired and stuff. So it's all local people, and we try to keep them on all year round.
Yeah.
So this time of year we're open Friday and Saturday nights for the weekends, but starting May 24th we'll be open 7 days a week.
So it's a destination, right? I mean, what are we talking about from St. John's to get down there?
It's about 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
Worth the drive, though, eh?
Definitely, yeah. So I joke, the directions from St. John's are get on the Trans-Canada Highway, turn left at the Moose, and stop at the traffic lights. That's it. That's the directions for a 3-hour drive to Marystown.
Yeah, and
then we're a little further than that.
And it is worth the drive. And I want to tell you that, it wasn't so long ago that Anthony Bourdain, of course, everybody knows Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
He made the trip down to Austin, Texas, and he waited 6 hours in line to get some beef brisket.
Yeah, right.
So sometimes it's worth the drive to get the brisket.
It sure is.
Yeah.
And we get a lot of people who say like this is some of the best they've ever had. Like in not just in Eastern Canada, or not just Canada, but we've got some barbecue aficionados from the U.S., Germany. We get a bunch of guys come in and they love it. Blown away. They're doing a great job down there. I can't say much for it. It's the staff, the chef, and the people in the kitchen, the servers. I mean, they're really making it. They make a great experience for people.
And what are you smoking it out in the back?
What's that?
What are you smoking it on?
We have a commercial cook shack smokers. It's like a big refrigerator.
Yeah.
So it's you can put 300 pounds meat in it. We've got one twice that size to install, but it's kitchen size is tight and stuff. So yeah, one day we'll get that up and running. But
wow.
Yeah, it's a big fridge. Some of the guys are there 3-4 o'clock in the morning to get started, make sure everything's ready for service then the next afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like an amazing place. It makes you hungry just talking about it.
Definitely. So the other things we do, so we have a boat tour from Buren Eco Tours, or we call it Smugglers Run. So we'll take people to Great Buren Island, where you can get off on the island. You can explore a bit in Great Buren. It was a resettled community after the tidal wave in the 1920s. So we'll bring people over there, put them off, give them some food and stuff. So we offer that experience. Smugglers Cove has a western town. So Tom Hollett, who owned Jiffy Cabs here in town, he built this. He was a real motorcycle guy, and he would travel the U.S., and there's a place called Bentley's in the U.S. that I've been to, and I think that was his inspiration for Smugglers Cove and what he wanted it to be. Okay. So Tom passed in 2014 or 15 from a motorcycle accident, and my father bought the property from his estate, finished the restaurant to complete his dream. So he built this western town behind it, and he always thought this western town would be a place for local vendors to be and all that kind of thing, but it never really came true. 2 years we decided to start using the town, so now we offer, so you got the restaurant is there, Western Town's attached to it, and then we have a concession stand in that does like popcorn and ice cream and all that kind of thing for people. So we get a lot of kids exploring the Western Town. It's got like hidden doors you can open up and sneak in through. We added 2 escape rooms down there, so you can do a pirate-themed escape room and a magic-themed one. So we'll say Harry Potter, even though we can't really. Yeah. We have another section that has a virtual reality arcade. We're looking to put some more arcade stuff in there. We do paddle boats. We've got 8 glamping pods on site where people can actually stay on site. Wow. If we're having a concert or something, and 4 other bunkies, which is an Ontario company. These 2-story bunkies where you can sleep up on the top, and those are at our Buren Eco Tours site. So yeah, you can do boat tour, escape rooms, throw some cornhole, paddle boats, the whole thing. So it's really a destination.
Yeah.
So we're listed as accommodations, restaurant, food and beverage, and as an attraction because we got so much going on down there.
Man, you had me at brisket, but there's so much more.
Yeah.
That's great. Listen, thanks for being in the conversation. I want to tell you, Texas, Tennessee, Louisiana, watch out. Buren Peninsula is on the map.
We're coming
with
after
their
you.
barbecue. True destination, and this is what the face of tourism looks like in Newfoundland and Labrador.